YouTube viewers and Escapecraft patrons. Welcome to January 19th, 2013 Escapecraft's weekly event. Today's event is going to be a tower spleef. Now, for those of you who don't know, which shouldn't be too many, but I'll explain it anyway, spleef is where a whole bunch of players are on a platform and they use a tool to break the blocks underneath the blocks of the players of their opponents and try to drop them down, usually into lava. But anyway, as you drop down, you end up dying or losing, and the last one remaining is the winner. We've done a couple of Spleef tournaments before, the Gladiator Spleef, which is somewhere nearby. But I've done a coverage of that, and it was always a fun event to watch and observe, and even be a part of occasionally, as you guys have seen. So today is Tower Spleef, as I've said. Participants will be in this snowy bit here. What makes this different is that this is a tower. It goes down and down and down and down and down and down. Like it just keeps on going for. Oh, there, this is the last level, and then underneath this is lava. So it's multiple levels, and you just gotta stay as high as you can and survive, basically. Don't die is basically the overarching goal of this event. So we already have a whole bunch of players rearing and ready to go. Just a quick flyover. We have Sirius, Stata, Ep Johnson, Big B, Sean Pat, Time Lord, Black Dragon, Technovirus, Run and Gun, Artent Kaha, Motocam, and Darkfire. If I missed your name, I apologize. But it looks like those are the contestants that are participating today. Here we have good old Tyrus Engineer, who is our lead events coordinator. He schedules all of these events and decides when to do what, and basically hosts the whole show. He is the game maker, your GM, your Master of Ceremonies, Tyrus Engineer. There you go. Hope you liked your introduction. Dave Javu, our newest admin, I believe. He's here to help and observe and stuff. So, from what I'm seeing from the server, there will be 3 to 4 players per round. So we're doing this tournament style with tree branches. The winner of each round will move on to the next tier and battle the next set of 3 or 4. Again, he's just explaining to the players how to play. You have to dig under players so they fall down 10 levels. So all those levels down there is just all the way down. I remember doing this once. I got so close. It was just me and one other guy, and I was like on the top level. He was already down on the 8th, so I had to go down to him, and then I died. So it was a crazy game that time last time. So I believe this is only the second or third time we'll be using this arena specifically. So hopefully we'll go quite smoothly. It'll go off without a hitch. All players will be healed before their round, so that there's no complaints of I can't sprint. All hunger bars are full, so should be a fair game, fair fight for all participants. By the looks of it, we just did a server restart to reduce some of the lag that we've gotten on previous games, and I've turned down my render distance because all we need is this little arena. That way my video recording is a little bit smoother and whatnot. So here we go, we're about to get started. The first round is going to be... Who's going to be in the first round? Alright, sorry about that, guys. I seem to have glitched my my video recording device. So I missed the first round. Invulnerable was the winner. So he won the first round, and we'll move on to the next tier as we continue on. Hopefully my recording won't freak out like it did that last round. I got a little bit of it, but it wasn't worth keeping because you kind of just missed the whole entire event. But I'm determined to get it working again. So that's that. Oh, so I believe the next set has already been announced. The next, my first round, but the event's second round will be Motocam, Technovirus, Cirrus, and Black Dragon, I believe. So those contestants will be entered into the arena shortly after the reset. And there we go. So he's bringing Tyrus, our lead and events coordinator, will be bringing in the challengers. Here we go. Any second now. This broadcast is brought to you by Creeps You Trust, uh, Escapecraft's resident conglomerate limited liability corporation. All events are paid for by them, in hand with um, Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Both of us, we actually got both of them to sponsor us. They were actually working in harmony to help us get this event started, keep our events paid for and out of the red. So yeah, they paid our bills. I believe we have all four players in the staging arena inside the central hub of the event. Shortly, the cage will be released for them to enter the arena, where they will be put into four different corners, and that shall be happening right about now. So all players are in the arena. Sirius over there, Black Dragon, Technovirus. The event has started. Technovirus is making a mad dash at Black Dragon. There's a little bit of lag on my side. Da, 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 da. Motocam is somehow stuck inside the hub still. Not quite sure how that happened. Black Dragon, Technovirus, Motocam. There he is. There's Motocam. I believe we have Black Dragon on the second level already. Technovirus over there. So just as an underground view, we have Cirrus and Motocam and Technovirus all bashing and duking it out on the first layer. It's only the first layer. Black Dragon is kind of just hanging out until either A, the lag disappears, or until the other players can drop down onto his level. Motocam and Cirrus still duking it out here. There is quite a bit of lag simply due to the entities that are dropped by all the snow as it's being dug up. So that's one of the biggest problems about Spleef is all the lag when digging these things. So yeah, it is kind of a downfall. But I guess in the end, the strongest machine wins. So we don't have anyone on this top level anymore, I don't believe. We have Motocam Sirius duking it out on the second level. They kind of made a divide between them, and now they'll have to go around to get each other. Techno's trying to get the gank on Sirius, and it didn't quite work out because of the lag, sorry to say. Motocam still over there, relatively safe. Sirius is coming in for the kill. Oh, and Motocam makes a dashing escape. Quite impressive. I believe Techno has fallen onto the next tier. Maybe? Yep, yes he has. And Moto as well. Techno going in for Moto. Oh, the lag. Sirius as well has also dropped down into the fray. Sirius, Tech, and Black Dragon. Black Dragon has managed to get relatively deep into the layers here. He kind of fell straight down here. Even I'm getting a little bit of lag, and I have a beast of a machine. So that's just telling you how much lag is actually really going on. It's quite impressive. Technovirus looking like he might try to get the underside of Cirrus. No. Cirrus and Moto duking it out. Moto has fallen down one level. Crazy. Techno and Moto. Ooh, and Cirrus all on the same level. I can't quite tell which level it is. It looks like fourth. Lots of lag going on. It's a typical event. Lots of lag. Looks like Techno Virus has fallen. Yet another level. Black Dragon should be around here somewhere. There he is, trying to get Technovirus, which seemed to have succeeded. I'm not quite sure if it did. Oh, yes, it did. Technovirus has fallen another level. Motocam has joined in with Black Dragon and are now trying to fight each other amidst the lag. Black Dragon over there. Motocam and Cirrus. Quite an interesting battle going on. Like I said, unlike most spleefs, this one lasts much longer and is a lot more intense because not only do you have to worry about dropping so many levels, but you also have to worry about the layer underneath you, and that's like a whole second dimension because you can reach here from the bottom, and that kind of adds an extra challenge in this kind of event. Unless if you're just awesome and you can handle it. But very few can, and it's that whole third dimension that gives it much more of a challenge. I believe we have actually gone down yet another level. I believe somebody is just, I believe, is that Black Dragon? I'm not quite sure. It's Tyrus, never mind. I thought somebody was just digging down to the final layer simply just to get down there, and that way they could win the game. Technovirus running around here along with Motocam. I don't think they quite see each other just yet. Looks like Moto's trying to clear out this layer and knock anybody who's potentially up here off. Doesn't look like there is anybody. Motocam and Techno all over here. Da, 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 da. Looks like they might have fallen to the next level. Oh, lag. Uh, Tyrus. Oh, Sirius is quite far down here. He's kind of just sticking along to the walls, kind of hitting the roof wherever he can. A little bit more lag. Motocam and Techno still kind of playing Ring Around the Rosie around the central pillar here. Not quite getting at each other just yet. Then again, there is a lot of lag going on. You could tell by the moment they're running and it's making those dusts under their feet and they're not moving. That's how I know that there's plenty of lag going on. Or when they just freeze all together. Looks like Techno has fallen though. Moto somehow managed to beat him through the lag. It is quite a lag-tasticular battle. Moto says the shovel's about to break. I don't think it would. It is a diamond shovel, and this is just snow. But I guess it does happen. We're almost at the bottom anyway. We're about level 7, level 8. Techno has fallen yet another level, and Moto is just hacking down at him. Sirius and Black Dragon, there he is. He's been down here all along waiting for them. I'm surprised he didn't just try to clear out this whole layer and then use it as a vantage point to drop them down too. That would have been my strategy. Looks like he's trying to come on the gank on Moto. Sirius kind of hiding in the corner. Black Dragon and Moto duking it out. Black Dragon drops, and it looks like we are on the final level layer here, folks. There is lava underneath this layer, so if they fall any more than this, they will be out of the competition, and the winner will move on to the next round. Looks like Moto and Cirrus Technovirus are trying to knock each other down to this final layer. If they can manage, to do that, then the winner can kind of stay up here and let the three battle themselves to the death. Black Dragon and Sirius are really on the same spot here. Somebody's gonna die here. Moto might come in and try to get Sirius from behind, and it looks like it's going to work, and it does. Black Dragon and Sirius are out. Motocam is still here. I believe Techno is still up here. Yes, Technovirus is still up here. So we got those two to work out, and now it's a battle to the death. Oh, no, there's still Tech over here. Where are you? He's kind of just hanging out up here. Moto's over here. Yeah, one of the rules of our all our Spleef events is if you do tend to isolate yourself, you will be teleported down to a level where the other players can reach you, simply because we need an end and we can't have a stalemate. Um, but it looks like Techno came down voluntarily. He's kind of hopping along. Moto and Tech. Oh, what an epic battle. I remember they did quite well in the Gladiators spleef as well. So these are two quite professional league spleefers going on here. And the winner of this match will move on to the final rounds with Invulnerable. So there's a lot at stake here. I never announced the prize. The winning prize of this event is going to be 1 month's full royalty perks on the server. Normally, royalty costs about $5 a month. That perk gives you a home spawn point. You get a whole bunch of kits that you can use to spawn in starter kits for items. Uh, Motocam and Tech are duking it out, and oh, they both fell in. It almost looked like a tie. According to the log, Moto died before Tech, so I believe Tech wins. Tech does win. I don't know if we're gonna call it a stalemate. Yeah. Moto did die first, so Tech goes through. That was an epic battle. I'm glad I caught that one on camera. The other one was simply Invulnerable up on the top level. The others kind of killed themselves off at the bottom, and Invulnerable won rather quickly. He kind of swept that arena, and while it was an intense battle, it wasn't as intense as this. This one had a lot more to it. So again, congratulations, Tech. And also congratulations to Invulnerable. You two will be heading into the final battle against each other as we get a few more players on this battle. Looks like we have Ep Johnson and Garrett Fire kind of glitching on top. Alright, so yes, this central pod is actually a spectator arena. You can go in here and watch. We actually have elevators that take you down the floors, and you can watch from inside the chamber here. So all players that are not participating in the round can still observe and be part of this spectacular event. Again, it's not also necessary because I am recording as much as possible, but that's just an extra vantage point that players can get to see. Johnson somehow glitched over here, so... Okay. The next round will consist... Alright, so first we'll bring in spectators. So I'm going to help bring in spectators, and then I'll bring you guys back when the next round begins.